Here are the real-life stories of racist cops who later realized that they were caught. The first case is of Kelly Erickson, who tried to frame a black suspect. Let's delve deeper into the story. Officer Kyle Erickson, performing a routine traffic stop in March 2018 on a car with a broken taillight, and his encounter with Jason Serrano, the passenger. Serrano disputed the officer's ability to see the taillight issue from their location.
Because the car smells like marijuana, so we're going to check it, all right?
Okay, and then what?
Then that's it. Then I got to make sure everything's good with your end. Just get the taillight fixed. If there's nothing in the car, you'll be good to go, all right?
When officers detect the smell of marijuana during a traffic stop, they can claim probable cause to search a vehicle without the driver's consent or a warrant. This method, although legally permissible, is often scrutinized for its potential for abuse by corrupt officers, as it's hard to objectively verify the presence of the odor solely through body cam footage.
We need to check the car, so I need you to hop out.
I'm getting out.
Okay.
Relax. I don't have nothing for you. I can barely move.
Hang out with me.
I gotta put my jacket on. I don't
Once you...
I don't have nothing in my jacket. I'm not.
Okay, well, he's going to check it.
I don't have nothing in.
my man.
No.
Relax.
No, I don't need to be.
This situation is about to escalate for no reason.
No, because I don't. I
relax.
didn't do nothing.
It was in the car. We're
No,
gonna search
this
it.
is
Yo,
on
you need to
me.
relax.
It's my possession. Come on.
Relax. Relax.
Put that jacket down right now.
Put the jacket down. Cuff him up.
Jason lies handcuffed on the ground, clearly in distress from the force used in his apprehension. As the minutes tick by, the delay for medical assistance stretches to nearly 20. The level of force applied, evident from Jason's pain, raises questions. For the officers involved, this incident marks the beginning of a complex narrative, and there's a palpable shift in the atmosphere as they come to terms with the unfolding situation.
Actually, I'll let you check. Yeah. Here's my flashlight. I'll stay with him.
The officers realize the gravity of their actions. Injury to Jason, coupled with a potentially unwarranted search, could escalate to accusations of excessive force and unlawful detention. Yet, finding contraband could retroactively justify their actions, transforming the situation from a civil rights violation to a criminal apprehension. It's a desperate race against accountability, where the imperative to discover something illegal is not just about enforcing the law, but about self-preservation in the wake of a violent error.
No, she has a proper documentation for the plates. Temporary registration is valid. Just ran her permit only. He doesn't have a driver's license. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just seeing if my partner found anything yet.
In a moment of frustration, the officers, having found nothing in their initial search, resort to planting marijuana in the car. This action, done with a striking lack of caution, is inadvertently recorded by one of their body cameras. This footage exposes not just a singular act of misconduct, but suggests a pattern of unethical behavior, possibly indicative of a deeper systemic issue within their department. The deliberate planting of evidence shifts the narrative, transforming an innocent civilian into a falsely accused suspect. How often does such manipulation of evidence occur unnoticed? And what are the implications for justice and trust in law enforcement? Jason's charges of possession and resisting arrest were based on evidence from a search that body cam footage later revealed to be questionable. It took over 2 years for this footage to surface, leading to the dismissal of his charges. While the officers faced no legal repercussions, the incident raises a critical question about transparency and accountability with body cam evidence. Let's move on to the second case of Scott P. and see what else is getting hidden from us. Many people now see the value in recording their own interactions with law enforcement, a sentiment reinforced by the experience of a Black Police Academy graduate. He meticulously documented his encounter with officers who seemed to engage in racial profiling. His foresight in capturing this interaction reflects a broader concern about potential biases in law enforcement. This act of recording serves not just as a personal safeguard, but also as a powerful statement on the necessity for transparency and accountability in policing. Such instances, captured on camera, offer a window into the real-life dynamics between officers and the communities they are sworn to protect.
Can we see some ID?
No, what for?
I just asked you.
What's your probable cause to ask me for ID?
It does not have a handicap placard.
Read the plate, man. You don't even know what you're talking about. DV, that's disabled veteran plate. We can park in handicapped spots.
Let me see some ID, please.
No.
Clad in his complete police academy uniform and equipped with his duty belt, The graduate firmly asserts himself against the questioning officers. They express doubts about the authenticity of his attire, prompting him to defend his position. He confidently invites them to check his credentials through the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement Officer Standards and Education, TCLEOSE, a regulatory agency responsible for maintaining records of all certified law enforcement personnel in the state. By suggesting this verification, the graduate aims to establish his legitimacy and authority, underscoring his right to wear the uniform and challenging the officer's skepticism with a legitimate and verifiable proof of his status.
Run it. Run it. Call T-Cole. But you have no justification or probable cause to run up on me. Yeah. Why? You detaining me?
I don't want you to get hit by the car.
No. Then my question is, are you detaining me?
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so then don't tell me where to go. He's not too smart because first of all, even you know, if I have disabled veteran plate, I can park in a handicapped spot. Even you know that. No, they didn't just change that. It's been that way.
The officers approached the police academy graduate, questioning his right to park in a handicapped spot without a visible permit. Unbeknownst to them, his vehicle is marked with a disabled veteran plate, a designation that grants the privilege to park in such spots, bypassing the need for a separate permit. This oversight by the officers, despite the common knowledge of such regulations, especially among law enforcement, raises questions. The graduate, aware of his rights and the validity of his parking, begins to question the true intentions behind their actions, suggesting there might be more to this encounter than a simple parking issue.
He just saw this, and he saw this, and he wanted to make a problem. That's your reputation there, Joshua. Come on, man. Yes, it is. How many black officers you got? One.
Yeah, we don't have one right now.
One.
Yeah, but,
I know. And you
you
barely let him in.
The graduate's perspective becomes difficult to challenge when considering the officers, especially the police captain, with extensive experience, had little reason to detain him. His doubts about their intentions are compounded by the apparent lack of diversity in their department. Though eventually told he could leave, the graduate prepares to make a final, impactful statement.
So then, you're feeling small now, aren't you?
No.
You shouldn't run up on people. You have no probable cause. If you wanted to follow me and run my plate, you could have done that.
Talk to anybody.
Well, I don't have to talk to you.
And you did.
I don't have to talk to you. That's right. I already told you that. Waste my time and you. You're supposed to be a captain and you don't know the disabled plates have a right to park in a parking spot. And you violating people's rights, running up on them without probable cause. I'm in a uniform doing the same thing for you for free. So what? I don't care what he thinks. I'm a graduate and I have T-Code certification. So I don't care what he says. I have T-Code certification. I have T-Code certification. Yes, I do. That's where you checked it. Who says who? My certification doesn't say expired. You want it to be expired because you see brown skin. So take a walk. Walk of shame. Walk of shame, Captain. Don't run up on me again. Don't ever you run up on me again. You understand? You understand? And learn the law. And learn the law. And learn the law. And you better have probable cause before you run up on somebody in uniform. You don't have no reasonable suspicion because I'm on the same side as you.
No, you aren't.
I have T-Code. I'm a graduate of the police academy. Okay, just like you years ago. You probably couldn't even pass the test. Right now, you go. You get going.
Confronting a fellow officer, particularly when that encounter involves elements of racial profiling, casts a shadow on the police captain's conduct. The graduate's decision to film the entire episode enabled him to present the evidence to the city manager. By that afternoon, a swift resolution followed. The captain was no longer employed with the police department. Now the question that arises is, how often do authority figures face similar challenges to their legitimacy? And what does this reveal about our perceptions of authority and identity? Have you ever confronted an event like this? Let us know in the comments below, and do not forget to hit the bell icon for more interesting and related cases.